Hi everyone, Flaming Footy here and welcome back to another YouTube video on the channel. And today guys, we are going to be continuing my Adelaide Crows My Coach career mode. Now in today's episode, we have got round number 23 coming up versus North Melbourne. We're in a very good position, I'll tell you why in just a minute. But if you haven't gone ahead and watched last week's episode, please go ahead and do so now. Now I am also recording this before last week's episode has gone out, just so that it just works better for me to do it that way. But anyway, last week, if you haven't gone ahead and watched that, please go ahead and leave this video now to watch that. But last week we had a pretty decent 50-point win over the Melbourne Demons. Now, it wasn't the greatest of games. We really fought hard in the first two terms. Both teams did, and then we were the only team fighting from there on after half time. So we won the game pretty convincingly. Joshua Shelley had a career best game, so that's nice to see when your youngsters get in, have a good game like that. Riley O'Brien is normally on there, and Stephen May as well was pretty decent. So I'll tell you why we're in a good position. You guys are going to be wondering, why are you in a good position? Well, we are first on the ladder, and no matter what happens in this video, we are going to finish first. So that means a home final here at the Adelaide Oval. Fantastic. And it will be versus Port Adelaide. So the showdown. Here we go. So cannot wait to meet with them in the showdown. It's already brought a smile to my face just seeing this. It's gonna be some fun in a qualifying final to be playing them. Can we get ourselves back on track and actually beat Port Adelaide? Well, that's gonna be interesting to see. Now North Melbourne, they are Druzy, they are horrible, they are, I don't know what, I'm not sure what the word I'm looking for, but they sit in 15th. They cannot make the finals as well. They are out of the equation for finals. Now, anyway, we'll go to match objectives and then team selection. Now, this is also Sunday night footy under the lights of Adelaide Oval as well. 27 marks, 43 handballs, 2 banana goals. Now, let's go to the office. So I did actually see an email that I didn't read with you guys, which was my appeal of Lachlan Scholl's suspension was not successful. The suspension will stand at 1 week. The club also receives a $10,000 fine. So that's what happened there. North have won 9 games. Goldie's in red hot form. Good ruck duel hopefully coming up. Will Hamill wants a chance? We can give him a chance maybe. Not sure yet. The standout form was against Melbourne with Joshua Shelley, Riley O'Brien and Jimmy Rowe. Dawson is injured, unfortunately. So now let's go to a little bit of team selection, but before we do, tribunal and injury. So Lockie Scholl is for the Adelaide Crows, which we're not going to select him anyway, and Cunnington for the Roos. So we are without a player that hasn't really made a big impact in the team. However, North are. Haitley and Dawson are both out as well. Geez, look at that, 40 weeks, 52 weeks, wow. But for North Melbourne, Anderson and Goldie are out. So for some reason this year, all the players that are in red hot form seem to be out with injuries. And Anderson and Goldie, that's a big trio in the middle that they're missing. Now it's round 23, we will be finishing first no matter what, so we can experiment if we want to. Now I'm pretty happy. I feel like you keep this team and I reckon we'll hit finals pretty well. I don't really think there's anyone that really needs to have a break from the team. I know Golland's been pushing for a spot. Frampton been alright. Hamill not bad either. We could bring Hamill in and play him in the mid if we really want to. Zach Taylor maybe even. McAdam, someone like McAdam could win a spot. Hamill, we'll see what he's like in the mid though. I feel like Jones was just a little bit more really important in that mid last week. I reckon he played a good game. So we'll go in pretty much unchanged, except for that one forced change of Dawson, which I don't know who's coming for him, but, well, there's your team. We are ready to go and play North Melbourne at the Adelaide Oval. Sunday night footy lights. It is the last game of the season. We will be finishing first, playing a home final against Port Adelaide. But can we finish our season off in a little bit of nice form? Well, let's watch. Let's find out. My prediction will be that I'm going to have to say the Crows win by 41 points. It's going to be a big win for us in round 23. So, yeah, the Crows by 41 points is my prediction. I reckon we'll get a big win. It's Crows and the Roos. This game is really good for me. No pressure. So, if we do lose, it's okay. But anyway, I will see you guys at the Adelaide Oval for the Crows and the Roos, or the North Melbourne Kangaroos. My prediction is the Crows by 41. And I reckon that's my biggest prediction of the year as well. See you there. Really exciting Sunday night footy under lights at the Adelaide Oval. We love it. Our home fans will be rocking up for this one, even though the result does not matter. So that's exciting. When you know the result doesn't matter, that's good. That's really exciting, because that puts no pressure on me. So when that happens, it's golden for me. Right, here we go. It's the Crows and the Roos, the final game of the home and away season. The result doesn't matter for both teams, but they're still fighting for 4 premiership points. So Zeeble now to get his team on the board first. That's exactly what's happened. It's been a scrappy game early, and North are on the board first. And now Jai Simpson. This has presented another opportunity for the Kangaroos. Got it! A ripping bit of play there by North Melbourne. Deserved a brilliant finish. Really create a fantastic start for North. It's a vacant square and he's got it. 3 goals in a row for North. Horn Francis now. Oh, no way. They've kicked 4 in a row of North Melbourne and they're lining up the Adelaide Oval. The South Australian Jason Horn Francis gets involved. Keys out for Riley Philthorpe. Is this our first? Oh, finally they get one, the Adelaide Crows. We needed this one badly to stay in touch. Although he handled it with such ease and it's quarter time. That is a very disappointing first quarter by the Adelaide Crows. 139 to 40-24. Accuracy has been a big thing for us this year. We need to fix that up if we want to be starting to win games. And against the 15th place teamers in North, this is just not really going to cut it. So we need to have better second quarter. Otherwise, come finals time, and we could be in some real strife. We are missing Jordan Dawson, but yeah, anyway, second term underway. It's Crows and the Roos. Melbourne are playing risky footy. It's working out for them perfectly though. 5 goals to 1 North Melbourne. They're up by 21. So now Riley O'Brien, this just simply must go through. Must go through. And he's kicked the goal down to 15 points on a night that hasn't been out so far, but let's just see if we can just try and turn the ship a little bit. Went up over the top to Aaron Hall, and that's going to hurt. That's going to really hurt us. When we get one back, they just get a response and kick another 2. Well, this can be another one through for Walker, I believe, and it just hasn't been our night so far. I think we're just going to have to accept that it hasn't been our night and just, yeah, we're just going to have to try and do something else. Try and work a game plan. Got Jones on offer, though. Braden Cook, I don't know how it got through to him, but it did for a brilliant goal. Brilliant play. It doesn't have to be perfect, just got to be scrappy, and oh wow, we needed that one. Walker brings it in, straight to Keys. We're turning we're just starting to turn the game a little bit back into our favour. Ben Keys has kicked it. All of a sudden it's a 14-point game. Here come the Adelaide Crows again. That is nice to Simpkin, who has kicked a goal. It's back out to 20 points, and North Melbourne, every time we get one, they just get one back. Shelley in a good spot to take the mark. It's out the back for Jimmy Rowe. We get one back to answer them. Back underway in the middle now. Adelaide need another. Here's Sam Berry. And it's there for Jimmy Rowe, and his body work was fantastic. So Jimmy Rowe used the body wonderfully for an 8-point game. Adelaide with 2 in a minute. Here come the Adelaide Crows right now. Now Paul Seaman, if he gets this, Adelaide are right back in this contest. To make it a 2-point game, Paul Seaman, he never looked like missing that one. The Adelaide Crows, 2 points they trail by. Again, Zerha. And it's a goal for Zerha. Walker couldn't quite mark it, and nicely done by Zerha. Walker. Good chance down here. Matt Crouch run through the stoppage. 3-point game. Right on half time. Didn't work. Himmelberg. Now for Rowe. Back to Himmelberg. Over the top to Darcy Fogarty. For the lead. For the lead. Adelaide lead. It's been a very long quarter, but what a quarter of footy by the Adelaide Crows. North. Jai Simpkin, Rory led, and it's half time. So the Adelaide Crows hold on to a 4-point lead after North Melbourne came really hard at us early on, but the Crows have just worked it back into their favour. Jai Simpkin's been outstanding for North, as have Mackay, Coleman, Jones. Roy's been out, really stand out. Keys in the middle as well has been important, and Crouch, found that he's been around, his presence has been very important as well. So anyway, second half, third quarter here underway at the Adelaide Oval. Crows versus North Melbourne. It's anyone's game from here. So here we go, second half action underway, third quarter. Larky, this will give North Melbourne back the lead. And he's put it through. 2-point leaders are North Melbourne, that's his second. Goes in the Sloan sort of direction. And now though, Rory Sloan has picked it up and kicked a ripper. Rory Sloan, an epic finish on the run. Wasn't really his ball to be won, but he's won it, and the Crows now lead by 5. What a goal-for-goal contest here at the Adelaide Oval. Ben Keys has just hacked the ball forward to Lockie Murphy. If Lockie Murphy kicks this would have to be like one of the longest goals of the year if he's got it. Has Lockie Murphy got it? He has! Everything went into that by Lockie Murphy. It's a game-high lead for the Adelaide Crows. Wow! I didn't think that was going to go through, but everything went into that. Adelaide, they're circling this one hungrily. Josh Rochelle came out with it. And now the Adelaide Crows, is this where they get a gap on North Melbourne? Keys out to Lachlan Murphy, who's going to be kind or no. He was going to give it over the top to Jimmy Rowe, but the ball ended up just floating through itself for his second. Will Walker, he'll need this one just to steady the momentum, bring his club back into the things, and he's got it. That's massive. That's a massive goal for Will Walker. Jones out to Jason Hall-Francis. He is having a brilliant game as a South Australian. North are just 2 goals down. That's his 13th disposal and his second goal. Patrick Walker to bring his team just 1 goal down in a very topsy-turvy, exciting game. North have kicked the last 3 goals and game on here. Bonner probably unsure on distance, so he goes to Garner in a 3/4 time. We are 1 goal up in a tight finish to the end of the year. Ben Keys influential with the 12 touches and the 1 goal. Murphy Jones also been pretty useful, but Simpkin 21 touches, 13 for Horn-Francis, 21 touches for Simpkin though. That's amazing. We've got to nullify him. That quarter, good for both teams to be completely honest. It's final term here. It's Crows and the Roos. It's anyone's game. Stick around to see who will be winning this exciting contest. So we do rate him down in defence, although bursting through was Rory Laird, and out the back was Riley O'Brien. I saw there was a player free. I got it down to him. This would be big if he kicks it, and he has. So the Adelaide Crows go up by 13 points. Oh man, this is just a little bit of breathing room now that we've kicked 1 and are behind this quarter. And now they're the Adelaide Crows through Season. They can go and rework this one out. Nicely done to Pedler. Luke Pedler. He can just about put a first nail in North Melbourne's coffin if he's got it. Which there's a bit of green on the end, so he has. The Adelaide Crows have put it through. We go up by 20. Massive stuff early on in this final term. Rory Sloan will win the centre clearance for North. Braden Cook's body work was exquisite. Braden Cook. Adelaide have just done everything right in this final quarter. And Braden Cook has kicked it. We lead by 26. The Adelaide Crows are going so well in this final term. We've kicked 3 goals. North Melbourne are doing everything wrong, while Adelaide doing everything right. This could just about lock the game away. Rory Laird, take a bow. Wow, wow, wow. The one chance they get will be taken cleanly by Tom Duday, who goes up the middle of the ground. It's all Adelaide players from here, so now Ben Keys. He can go in, and there's Rory Sloan, who's all free. Brilliant. Rory Sloan now would be looking to convert. It was a nice little bit of play. Really good marking, and that is just another amazing finish. We lead by, I think it's 39 now, and I reckon that'll do it. Again though, Luke Brown now, he sends the Crows in again. Jimmy Rowe's on the lead this time. Jimmy Rowe. Adelaide's lead is just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And in this final term, we're dismantling North Melbourne. Have a look at this. Jimmy Rowe's got 3. We lead by 45. It's going to come out to Luke Pedler, who's going to get a chance now. 131 to 80. We lead by 51. And now to Braden Cook. There's been an absolute catastrophe for North Melbourne in this final quarter, as Adelaide just run away with it. I wonder how many goals we've kicked in this final quarter. Braden Cook kicks another. It's 58 points. Back, but North Melbourne have kicked a goal through Taylor Garner, but it doesn't really matter. We've kept them really quiet in this final term. Nick Larkey now, and well, Tom Duday stands underneath it. Into the middle of the ground we go. Matt Crouch can just put a little bit of cream on a very good round 23 cake for the Adelaide Crows. What a performance this has been. Nicely done now. Rory Sloan, he can have a shot. Riley Philthorpe though. So Riley Philthorpe, he can bring up Adelaide's 150. Oh my goodness, we've won. We've hit 150. Wow, wow, wow. So Paul Seaman, he can send the Adelaide Crows inside forward 50 again. Braden Cook. Braden Cook now. We have dismantled North Melbourne. 156. Braden Cook, and the siren sounds. What a game of footy. So if we work it out, that'd be like we won by over 10 goals. Won by 70 points. Wow. Wow, we won by 70 points. Congratulations to the Adelaide Crows on a 70-point win. We looked gone. We looked absolutely gone earlier in the game. It was crazy, 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 crazy. North Melbourne were up well ahead early on. We went inside 50 a lot more times than them in the end though. We used plenty of handballs as well as kicks. We did make more clangers. North Melbourne happy to play more of a marking game, but the way we like it is scrappy. 110 tackles. You see the pressure there that we put on, and we won that. We smashed them in the hit outs. But the thing was though is that like that first half, well that first quarter though, like put it this way, we scored 9 in the first quarter, and then we were 60. It was a very good second and final term. Like to be completely honest, we went from 86 to 156, just like that. Just like that. So the Crows win by 41. We've won by 70. And that is a very good performance. Now, Ben Keys, Rory Sloan were the players that got over 10 touches. Ben Keys, 15. Rory Sloan, 11. And Braden Cook, 9. Braden Cook was electric with 4 goals. He really popped up late in the game. Jimmy Rowe with 3 goals. Riley O'Brien with 2 goals. Now, I'm going to give a clap to a non-Adelaide Crows player. Jai Simpkin, 25 touches, 2 goals. Now, that is probably one of the best performances I've seen in Coach career mode. Jason Hall-France was also influential for North Melbourne, and Will Walker and Callum Coleman-Jones chipped in too. Now, who's winning an extra Fires votes? Riley O'Brien is. So now, here we go to some Fires votes for today. Now, 3 votes today, I'm going to be giving to a few players. Ben Keys, Rory Sloan, and Braden Cook. Now, there are 2 votes today. I'm going to be giving to Riley O'Brien. And 1 vote today I'm going to give to Matt Crouch. So that is that. I feel like everyone that was good, like Keys won the 3 votes, Rory Sloan won the 3 votes, Braden Cook won the 3 votes, Riley O'Brien won the 2 votes, and then Matt Crouch won the 1 vote. And you know what? We'll have to give Jimmy Rowe a vote as well. So there you go. That is just like crazy. It's a big win. North Melbourne were electric in the first 3 quarters where they really held it with us, especially that first half. And it's going to be a quarter-final or a qualifying final versus Port Adelaide to come. The Bulldogs and Demons will also clash. The Blues and the Swans and the Tigers and the Lions. So we've got a very exciting final series coming up ahead to the Adelaide Crows. Although what a team effort that one was though. Fantastic. A massive win for our club. That's big. And what a way to finish off the year as well. So now that actually boosted our percentage a lot. North Melbourne thought they were going to come here and cause an upset. They still stay in 15th. And it was just a fantastic win. That was probably one of our best wins by far this year. Now, when is this showdown going to be? It's going to be under lights. So that's really exciting. Friday night footy versus Port Adelaide. We'll go and read our messages. So it's probably going to be a lot here. Match review standout forms: Riley O'Brien, Ben Keys, Rory Sloan. Lachlan Scholl suspension ends, which he'll be able to play in the SANFL. Will Hamill again. There's I don't know what's to happen with Will Hamill and that. Congratulations on completing your first season. Upon completion of the last round, you finished first on the ladder. Best luck for the finals. Double chance for us. End of season board review. As home and away season comes to a close, the board would like to congratulate you on making finals. We would like to thank you for your hard work this year, but also give a reminder the finals are a brand new season, tougher than all the games before. You must bring your A game in order to compete. It'll be tough, but we believe in you. So there we have it. And Port Adelaide won 14 games. Robbie Gray's in red hot form. I don't think the red hot form guy changes. I don't think it does. I think he's just the same player that you played with again earlier on in the year. I think that's how they pick who that player is. But anyway, what about this game? Like, finals are here. Leave a like if you're excited for the finals. Drop a comment who you reckon can win this first final. I reckon it's going to be a 50-50 game. The previous meetings we've had have been exceptional. So, let's go from the statistics. It'll be the finals fixture now. So you can see there, that's the finals fixture. But the fixture, we can go back and have a little look. So, Port Adelaide did just lose to the Western Bulldogs as well. So pretty big there. Pretty big. But what about this Coleman medal race for Jimmy Rowe and Darcy Fogarty? Now let's have a little look here. Goals. Jimmy Rowe 61. Wow. Darcy Fogarty 48. And Joshua Shelley's now taking third place with 42. And how's Billy Frampton going with his goal average? Let's see. Jimmy Rowe 2.773, Billy Frampton 2.5, Darcy Fogarty 2.286, Joshua Shelley 1.909. So that's pretty good. Career history 73.91. So we go 17-5 and 1. Now, this is really exciting. The ladder, we finish 16-5 and 1, 17-5 and 1 for the pre-season game included. So that is going to wrap us up for another episode. Alright, top 8 there you go. You can see the full ladder. I'll just scroll down so then you guys get a good little chance to see who finished where. But anyway, that's going to wrap us up for today's video. So thank you guys all so much for watching. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. Send you guys another video on the channel. Next week is going to be finals. So thank you guys all so much for watching. So bye everyone. Flaming Footy out.